DC Improv, how's it going, everybody? Hell yeah. I'm excited to be here. I've had a pretty good year so far. I've been traveling a lot. I just got back from a cross-country road trip. I went through every single state in this country, each state, right? And I noticed, and when you do that, you notice that every state has their own unique license plate. And along with their own unique license plate, they have their own unique slogan. And I got obsessed with these slogans, all right? Because in DC, we have end taxation without representation. In New Hampshire, they have live free or die, which is way too dramatic for just a license plate. Then there was my personal favorite, which is Pennsylvania's, because all they have is just visit Pennsylvania.com. Not even .gov, because not even the government wants you to visit Pennsylvania. Another one that got me was South Dakota's, because there says, great faces, great places, okay? The fucking arrogance of a place that has at most 12 people living in it at any given time, 4 of which are in statue form. I was over in Massachusetts last week. I was over there last week. Their license plate slogan says, the spirit of America. All right, and this is my experience over in Massachusetts. First place I went to was a gas station. I go in there, they greeted me with a warm smile, wonderful greeting. They gave me the exact change bag. They told me to have a nice day. I was like, this is not the spirit of America that I'm used to. But then right before I left, the woman behind the counter, she goes, we don't get a lot of people like you around here. And I was like, there you go. That's America the Beautiful right there. So patriotic. I just said thank you and just walked away. I'm bad with confrontation. I can't confront people. I have like really bad social anxiety. I'm a really socially anxious guy, right? And for me, the hardest part about that, about having social anxiety, has been having to explain to my parents what social anxiety is, all right? Because one, I have to talk to them. And two, they're very different, all right? For example, my mom, she escaped the Civil War in El Salvador. My dad escaped extreme, brutal poverty in Mexico. And sometimes, when I have to talk to people, I get nervous. Apple fell so far from the tree. We're not even on the same planet. The other day, my mom was like, you should call up your cousin for his birthday and wish him a happy birthday. I was like, I can't. And she goes, well, why not? I'm like, well, what if he picks up? Like, what am I supposed to do? He's missed every rehearsal I've had in my head. I don't know, this year's been pretty good. I'm still feeling good. Like, all right, for example, like I got my nose pierced recently. I don't know if you guys can see. I got my nose pierced. I'm feeling really good about it. And then the very next day, I got my whole arm tattooed because, you know, mentally I'm doing fucking fantastic. I got my nose pierced, right? And I didn't get the standard diamond stud. Everyone gets a diamond one, right? I got the black stud instead. So for me to do that, I had to show the piercer a reference photo as to what I wanted and how I wanted it. So I Googled in front of her, I Googled small black stud. Now, turns out Google had a whole different idea as to what I was looking for. Because they were like, did you mean Kevin Hart? And dude, I was so embarrassed. I changed it right in front of her so fast. I was like, not black stud. And then it showed me white studs instead. So now Google's learning about me and is learning that I'm racist and gay. But I'm not racist nor gay. My boyfriend is, though. He's so fucking racist, dude. You should see him. I'm kidding. I'm not gay. All right. Back to reality, I'm not gay, but dude, sometimes I wish I was gay, all right? Because being gay in DC, that's a fucking superpower, okay? The other day I saw a gay guy getting mugged right outside of Georgia Avenue, and he just goes, ugh, I don't have time for this, and just storms away. I stood there, I was like, I don't even know that was a fucking option. I don't know. You could opt out of getting mugged. Went home that day, watched gay porn for 5 hours. All right, guys, my name is Victor Gonzalez. Thank you all very much.